Thank you for choosing Optapad, an ergonomic mouse that is simple to use. We want you to get going as fast as possible. But first, let's run through the most important and useful features. Let's begin with connecting your Optapad, and then move on to how you work with the buttons, the touchpad, gestures and software. Let's begin. Start by connecting your Optapad to a USB port on your computer. The cable can be fastened in either of the channels located in the middle, to the right or to the left. After doing this, you place your Optapad between yourself and the keyboard. Make sure that the touchpad and the space key are centered in front of you. If you do this, you achieve the best possible ergonomic working position. You are now ready to start working. Your Optapad has 3 mechanic buttons, which are pre-programmed for the most commonly used functions. The left button is used for clicking and the right button is used for right-clicking, just as with a regular mouse. The middle button controls the scroll function. By pressing up on this button, you scroll upwards, and by pressing down, you will scroll downwards. You are, of course, free to reprogram the buttons according to your own preferences. Your Optapad provides the same smooth feeling and precision as when using a smartphone or a tablet. You control the cursor with any finger of your choice using the entire glass surface. When you touch the pad, the lights are activated to indicate that the pad is active. By lightly pressing the pad twice, you select a single word in the text. If you press 3 times, you select an entire section. You may scroll by using the touchpad. There are 2 options. Either you place 2 fingers on the pad and move them up or down, or you move a finger on the pad next to the elevated scroll bar. Move it up, down, or left-right along the bar. The scroll functions to the right and at the bottom of the pad are preset as active, while the software must activate the function to the left. To zoom, use 2 fingers. Zoom in by pulling them apart and zoom out by pinching. The pad on your Optapad has 4 touch keys, 1 in each corner. Their positions are marked with dots. Let's run through the pre-programmed functions of the keys. By pressing the upper left key, you activate the slow mode, which makes the cursor move very slowly. Press again to return to default cursor mode. To copy and paste, use the keys to the right. Use the upper key to copy and the lower key to paste. The double-click function is assigned to the lower left key, which can be used, for example, to select a word or to open an application. You are of course free to reprogram these keys according to your own preferences. It is very easy to copy and paste. Begin by selecting the object you want to copy. If you are copying a text, hold the left button while at the same time dragging the cursor over the text area you wish to select. If you want to copy a picture or another object, hover the cursor above the object and click the left button, or press lightly on the pad. When the text or object is selected, press the touch button in the upper right corner. Then place the cursor where you want to paste. Press the touch button in the lower right corner. Done. The touchpad uses optical technology. You can therefore control the cursor with a stylus, gloves, or any other object having a diameter of at least 7 millimeters. To maximize the functionality of your Optapad, we recommend that you download our software. With the software, you can alter the functions of the buttons and create your own personal settings. To install the software, start by visiting optapad.com. Choose Support in the menu and click on Download Software. Read the terms and conditions and approve them by clicking on Agree. Now choose your operating system, download the application and follow the instructions on the screen. If you need help or if you have questions about installing the software, please contact our support. You must start by creating a user profile under which you save your settings. This is how you do it. Open the application, choose the button with a plus sign, enter a name for your profile and click on Apply. We are now going to go through some of the functions you can adapt by using the application. We begin with how to set a cursor speed. Choose the profile you wish to change. Click on Other Settings in the menu bar. Pull the slider for cursor speed to the right if you want the cursor to move faster, or to the left if you want it to move slower. Click on Apply. Choose the profile you wish to change. Then choose Buttons or Touch Buttons in the menu bar. By clicking on the respective buttons, you can assign a new function or a text or shortcut command. Under Other mouse functions, you will find settings such as browsing web pages, locking the cursor, and showing the activity view. Under Create Your Own Texts, you can enter 3 customized texts with a maximum of 750 characters for each text. Under Create Your Own Key Combinations, you can assign a customized shortcut command, for example, Ctrl-Alt-Delete. To the right in the application window, you may choose if the button should be active or not. If you for some reason cannot download the software, you may still activate or switch off the touch buttons or click function on the pad. This is how you do it. Press down the left button, the right button and the downward scroll for 5 seconds until the LED lights blink twice and then shine steadily. Click on the touch button you want to switch off. The LED light next to the button will stop shining to confirm that the button is now inactive. If you want to deactivate the click function on the touchpad, just press lightly in the middle. The LED lights will blink once. If you want to reactivate the click function, press lightly in the middle once again. The LED lights will blink twice. You may activate or deactivate until you're pleased with your settings. To confirm your settings, you finish by pressing 3 buttons again for 5 seconds until the LED lights go out. The touchpad of the Optapad is built with optical technology. It works by transmitting beams of light that are interrupted and thus determine the position of the cursor. The pad is only sensitive to objects that are at least 7 mm and not larger than 20 mm. This is to minimize the risk of unintentional commands, for instance by accidentally touching the pad with a bracelet, a sleeve or a paper. You can also temporarily deactivate the entire pad by assigning the function Lock Touchpad to a button of your choice. The wing-shaped wrist rests will ensure that you move your hands in an ergonomic and natural way across the entire keyboard. They are made of polyurethane that makes them simple to clean. The wrist rests are held into place by magnets, which means that they are removable and replaceable. To achieve variation in your work and to avoid straining, we recommend altering between several fingers, and also between your left and right hand. We hope that you will enjoy your Optapad. If you have any questions about the product or software, visit optapad.com. And again, thank you for choosing Optapad.